We're still here at the EmpowerHER Summit Media Day, and right now I'm sitting down with a leader who's all about growth, impact, and people-first leadership. With over a decade of experience in business development and team leadership, she is known for building strong partnerships, developing high-performing teams, and leading with accountability and purpose. She currently serves as a regional market manager with RedefinED School Advancement, leading strategy across multi-state regions. She's also deeply passionate about mentorship and helping others grow with confidence. Please join me in welcoming Sasha Smith to the show.
Hi, Heather.
Welcome, Sasha.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I feel like I know you.
Yes.
We've been on a lot of video calls, but until you meet someone in person, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the first time we met in person. Yes. First time podcasting?
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Most of our podcasts, actually, a lot of my guests are first time and they end up being natural. So I have a feeling you're going to do the same.
Oh, here we go.
You mentioned mom first, that's super important to you. And that's just your love and joy.
Yes.
What would you say, what are some experiences or influences that have shaped the way you lead and show up today from motherhood?
That's a great question. So I think having a lot of patience is crucially important, and that translates.
You have to have patience with kids.
Yeah. That translates from being a mom to leading individuals, leading high performers. I also think meeting people where they are is so crucially important. So same with kids, same with adults. You meet them where they are, where they stand, and you build upon and you help them grow and you develop them from there.
Yeah. I would definitely say I have an education background as well.
Oh, excellent.
But yeah, as much as you think, I used to teach middle school students, then you get into your career and there's so many lessons where you're still teaching, right? And you're teaching adults now. So it's so critical, though, to understand who you're actually, who's on your team, how they learn, how they communicate, all those things, whether it was a child or an adult, it's so similar.
Yes, you're so right. I actually make that analogy so many times throughout my career. And I've been reflecting on that actually a lot because I started as an educator as well. I transitioned into leadership and business management, and now working with schools with RedefinED, we work with schools on the opposite end. So
kind of full circle moment for you.
Yeah, very full circle. And then, of course, being a mom on top of that, it just brings it all together.
I love that. What's something people might not immediately see about you, but has played a big role in your journey?
I think trusting my gut has played a big part in my journey. So a lot of times I go against the grain or go against what is the textbook response or, step 1, 2, 3. I've kind of gone my own way and truly trusted my gut throughout the process. Sometimes I'm getting the outside information that's saying you should do things this way, but I'm like, hey, this feels right. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go this way. I'm vulnerable and humble enough to admit that sometimes I'm stubborn and it doesn't work.
How long did it take you to get to that point? Because I have to say, and I think it's just like an education thing too. Yeah. We're so textbook, and if it has to fit inside the box, and it's 1, 2, 3, and it's ABC, and it's how do you get to the point where you're like, the hell with it? Actually, you know what? I'm going with what I know and from my experience and what I feel is the right way. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, and I'll learn. When do you get to that point? Or how did you, make that change?
It took me a long time, and I would say it's probably within the past 2 years of my life that I got to the point where I'm comfortable enough to say, you know what? That didn't work. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do what feels good for me. And so
you're just saying you were just kind of getting to the point and whatever works for me. And I think at some point you just have to whatever happens, we worry so much about the outcome that you're never getting to the end because you're trying to cookie cutter everything. Right.
Yes.
So just, I don't know, let it happen, right?
And I think following the textbook way of doing things, that didn't serve me well. Right. And I found that. So I'm like, you know what? I've followed all the rules. I've done it.
Free Sasha.
Yes, I've done it. I've done it the way you're supposed to do it for so long.
Yeah.
But that didn't serve. So I'm going to try my way. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. But at least I can say that I tried and I gave it my best shot.
There you go. Using that, in your role as a regional market manager, what does your day-to-day look like?
That's a great question. Day to day is different every single day.
Yeah.
Truly different every single day. We are building something amazing at RedefinED. We're really building it from the ground up, and I've been empowered to take an idea, a concept, and a growing team and make it my own. So I spend a lot of time working with my team, figuring out who they are, what makes them tick, what their passions are, and how do we utilize them and their personalities to meet our goals as a company.
Yeah. So again, here comes back the kid thing, right? You have to truly understand your team. So it's constant like interaction day to day.
Yes.
I assume, right?
Yes. Stay connected with them. Yep. Stay in tune.
All right. Let's get to the summit. How did you first get connected with EmpowerHER Summit?
Yes. So Kirsten and I have been friends and coworkers for a very long time. And she came to me with an idea, and Kirsten and I, we're like yin and yang. We work so well together. So she has the vision, and I a lot of times focus on the details and the logistics of how can we bring this to life. So we truly put our heads together and said, okay, how can we make this work? It was really beautiful the way it's come together, and it's great to look back a year ago how far we've come.
Yeah.
We've hit a lot of roadblocks, but we've also overcome so many things as we've come through.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be a part of it. I was following along last year. Megan, was really trying to get me to come, but I was in Africa, so I could not make it. But I'm super excited to be there this year. So, I just love what you guys are doing. I am very passionate about empowering women myself. Yes. I have my own nonprofit, a little bit different, but there's such a need.
Yes.
And I'm just, I don't know, more women or women need more women supporting each other, right?
Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't realize that until you get around the right women.
Yes.
I think that's so key.
Yes.
All right. What does empowering women truly mean to you, though, in today's world? Like, what does that look like?
I think allowing women to, again, trust their gut, to be themselves, to follow their intuition, and to truly trust what's inside of them without worrying about what the outside world is trying to tell them, who they should be, what they should look like, what they should wear, like what's important to you, what are your passions, and empowering them, truly allowing them to follow those passions and bring those things to life.
Yeah. And I think a lot of, this is kind of something I've really started noticing, but when women start sharing their story, other women hear like, wow, she's going through it too. We don't talk enough. We talk, but we don't talk about the right things, right? And what I noticed is when I started sharing my story several years ago about various obstacles that I went through, other women could relate, but I never talked about it because I was just raised not to really talk about your issues, right? But then when you realize other people have gone through, like no one has it all figured out. And we can inspire so many other women. That's a lot of times why I do this podcast. I love bringing leaders on here and sharing their story, what drives you, what's your vision, what's your passion, and hopefully we can inspire other women. So, yes.
I love that.
Okay. You faced some moments probably in your journey that you had to go through some challenges and self-doubt. And can you give us an example of that?
Yeah. Lots of
challenges.
Lots of challenges
I know.
And self-doubt. I would say, even just thinking about as a mom, and I was just sharing this the other day, there's so many times when I get these external sources saying, you should do this, or this is what right looks like. This is how you should raise your kid. Screens, no screens, right? Red dye, avoid the red dye, whatever.
Blue dye, yes.
Exactly. Yes, all of those things. And it's good information. However, we can't exist in that world of absolutes, right? There has to be a room for balance. And I think being able to process those external voices and truly process that and filter through it and find what works best for me.
Yep.
That has been something that I've recently overcome.
Yeah. And there's so much information out there.
Yes.
And if you literally just, try to stick to one, you're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yes.
You just have to figure out, sounds like you've got it figured out, but it takes time, right?
Yes.
It's a journey.
Yes.
It's not like a quick fix. Like you have to go through all these experiences to kind of get to that next step.
Yes.
So,
and it leads back to your gut. Every single time when I've questioned the external sources and then I say, my gut was right all along.
Right.
If I would have just believed in myself and trusted that intuition, I would have been fine. I would have stressed less. I'd probably have less gray hairs.
Yeah.
And less wrinkles.
I know. Why do we do that? It's so annoying.
Right?
All right. This is the fun part at the end of the podcast, and then I'll let you share a little bit more, but we call this Saddle Up Fast Talk. So I'm going to throw some quick choices and questions your way, and you just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Developing people or driving results?
Developing people.
Building long-term partnerships or closing quick wins?
Long-term partnerships.
Leading strategy or coaching your team through execution?
Coaching my team through execution.
Direct feedback or leading by example?
Leading by example.
Structured systems or flexible problem solving?
Ooh, that's tricky. Let's say structured systems.
Oh, she's going back. Hitting targets or seeing your team grow into leaders?
Seeing my team grow into leaders.
Expanding into new markets or strengthening existing ones?
Strengthening existing ones.
Metrics and performance or relationships and trust?
Relationships and trust.
Taking initiative or refining proven processes?
Refining proven processes.
Big picture vision or day-to-day impact?
Day-to-day impact.
Yeah, because if your day-to-day impact, ultimately it'll be affecting your big picture, right?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Continuous improvement or consistent excellence?
I would say continuous improvement.
Accountability or empathy-led leadership?
Empathy-led leadership, for sure.
All right, Sasha, it's your moment. This is your chance to let our listeners know where they can find you, connect with your journey, and learn more about the work that you do, whether you're leading in business development, education, or leadership.
Yeah. So, of course, I've got Facebook, LinkedIn, but really I'm here to share about the EmpowerHER Summit. The EmpowerHER Summit, we have Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. You can find us on all those places. We are posting and sharing daily. We're super excited to get everyone involved and get people engaged with our mission, empowering, supporting women, and truly bringing this amazing experience to life.
Yeah, and we're not too far away.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to experience my first. So it's technically the second summit ever, right?
Correct.
This will be my first one, but I'm so excited to be there.
Yes,
so
we can't wait to have you.
All right. If you guys are listening, you need to definitely join us. And, if you have any questions or you want to be involved in some other form or fashion, just reach out to us.
Yes,
all right.
absolutely.
Thanks, Sasha.
Thank you, Heather. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.